Okay, no bullshit. Let's start on Watatsumi Island with Statue of 7. You want to head towards the backside of this abandoned shrine area. Then you want to drop down at the backside, and here's your first Electroculus in the midair. And also, just quick mentioning, we have 21 Electroculus to collect in this video, and some of them are actually locked behind really complicated puzzles, so be sure to keep an eye on where I'm going. The second one going off from the Statue of 7 to the north side, then dropping down here, and do be careful with the altitude level you're at, keep it high up so you can easily collect them. The third one, you want to head off from the Statue of 7 and start flying off towards the main shrine in the Watatsumi Island area, and you'll just be floating in the air once again. Now you want to make your way towards the teleportation waypoint area, and now drop down by this waterfall. It's behind the waterfall right here, and once you have got this, you want to turn towards your right side. Here, turn towards right side, and you see the stone pile. Use pyro or cryo skills to unlock it for you. Now you want to teleport to this waypoint, and we'll be working our way around the island from the outside to the inside. Now this Electroculus is just hanging up in the midair here. I gave up climbing, so if you have any character that can help you gain a little bit of altitude, Zhongli, I do believe, GOMC also works, and no doubts about Kazuha and Venti. Now dropping down from here near this resistance soldiers camp, underneath this wooden structure here is your next Electroculus. Now teleport back up, then you want to work your way on top of this little platform area here. But before that, let's take out these 2 agents, and it'll be this floating stone right here. You want to reassemble them by completing this puzzle here. Completing the puzzle by linking them all towards the center, and don't worry about not able to do it at this first time, because the electric city might be a nuisance because it goes around the places. But after you have done so, use the electric city or the electro flower's ability to help you teleport up, but I keep screwing it up, so I just decided to use Venti. But I do believe if you use it correctly, you can always make it up to the platform. And using the ability to gain your Electroculus, now you want to head off towards this side, and here you want to keep your altitude until you reach right on top of it, right on top of your Electroculus symbol, because this one will be otherwise really hard to get, once again floating in midair. Now you want to work your way towards the Wave Rider's symbol over the other side, then calling the ship and use the ship to help you to go to the next Electroculus location, and just exit the ship will be really easy for you to obtain this one. Now using the ship to head towards the north side, then when you reach this waterfall, jump out and start gliding towards the front. And your next Electroculus is right underneath this little cliff area. Teleported to the waypoint, you want to make your way towards the right side. You want to skip these puzzles, they're extremely hard, but now one of these Electroculus is actually locked behind a huge quest, even though you can see the marker on the map, but you won't be able to unlock it until you do around a 30-minute long quest. That will be our last Electroculus to collect. In the meantime, we'll drop down here, and right once again behind this waterfall is another Electroculus in the midair. Once again, we'll use the teleportation waypoint and teleport your way back up here, and we'll work our way towards this abandoned rune area. I forgot the name, I'll pull it up later on, but we will be unlocking this rune as well. This rune, it's also quite complicated. All you need to do first of all to unlock the domain and the rune and everything in here and the Electroculus, first of all you will need to have a character like Beidou to help you, that will speed up the process. Lisa will be really useful in this process as well, and because some of these podiums, when you have unlocked the ability to interact with them, they'll be time limited. But in the meantime, you want to once again make sure all these pointers are pointing towards the electropodiums. I used Beidou just to speed up slightly, but you can also use the Electro Sigil Flower's ability to help you. That actually may be faster, I'm not sure. But regardless, once you have unlocked them all, you want to switch to Lisa. Then once you zap one of the podiums, then you want to immediately move to the next one, vice versa, until you do it under a certain time limit. But also using the electro flower may allow you to teleport like this, so that can also help you getting these podiums easier. After unlocking, just jump straight down, make sure you have enough stamina and use the proper swimming technique. You won't be able to use Mona and Ayaka like this. And you want to move your way towards here, this broken root area. Once you come up, there will be 2 slimes. Defeat them and there will be 3 mechanisms you can interact with in this room. This will unlock the gate for you. Now, after we're going through this door, you want to aim your way towards the right up direction of your screen, and then work your way up to unlock this rune area for you to be able to access from the outside. And also we will be collecting 3 relay stones in total to solve a chest puzzle outside, but it's not really an important chest, and turns out such a hard puzzle. MiHoYo only decided to give us a exquisite chest. Nothing special. But now you want to work your way down, since now the water level should have decreased. Then you're free to explore the area. Now coming over to here, you want to enter this room here. First of all, you want to enter the room to the left, clear out the enemies. And these electric podiums, they have a certain order, but somehow I couldn't interact with them until I have activated this electric pointer through the other side of this window. So once again, you want to use a Electro Flower's ability or Beidou's ability to help you with. Now, once you come back, you can interact with this and prepare a electric bow character. Either Fischl or Kujosawa should work really well. I figured Lisa is a little bit slow, but the sequence is like that. The first one's left and the first one's right, then you coming over to this room and the first one's right side, then this last one is the left side one. Then this pointer head should unlock for you, and then once again you want to use a character that can help you change the direction once again. If you have done so correctly, the 3rd relay stone is inside here, and you were able to interact with this teleportation gate here. And this gate will lead you to your next Electroculus, and I do believe a hidden precious chest. But you need to have, I do believe, a high level Electro Flower ability to be able to enter this. So I do believe that's level 16 or 17. I haven't confirmed that because all my other accounts have high levels to begin with. But inside here, after you grab the chest, you can officially start to solve the relay stone puzzle. You have grabbed the first relay stone, now we just have to work our way back up the surface to grab the other 2. Also, a quick thing I want to mention is I will not be showcasing the time challenge and the domain here. If you want to do it yourself while you're here, then you can feel free to do it. Now grab all the relay stones and have triggered that Electro Silly. Now that should make our journey slightly easier to be able to complete this puzzle. Link the other 2 together, and now let's just use it to connect. Because the Electro Silly will connect one of them, you don't have to worry about it. Drop the 3rd relay stone and use Beidou to try to connect yourself with the last relay stone over here. Then this puzzle should be solved. I had to try a few times. I had to nudge myself forward and backwards a few times just to give it a try. And even with a short amount of signal, it should unlock for you. Now we'll keep moving towards the left side of the island and following the path that will be dropping down to get some Electroculus underneath this I do believe Hydro Hypostasis area, but you cannot get it from underneath, so you must have to come from the top side right here because it's floating in the midair right here. Nothing else in this area, so we'll walk inside and inward towards the inner island to collect some of the Electroculus in the inside area. The first one here is right on the edge of this cliffside, and all you need to do is, like what I did there, use the Electroflower's ability to help you gain some altitude and go up. And keep following towards this direction, and we'll use the ability to work our way upward. There's another one of those electric platforms that I thought it was the same with the pointer, but turned out it's not. So all you have to do is go upward and solve a pattern puzzle. The pattern puzzle, all you have to do is make them face inward towards the island, as that particular one just shown. And I screwed it up earlier, later on. I screwed it up later on, so I had to redo it, which is quite stupid. But now you want to come towards this direction here, and another Electroculus just hanging right underneath the cliffside here. It might be a little bit hard to see, but you can clearly easily to get it, so I will not over-explain that one. Now the electric platform over here, all you have to do is align them towards the same direction that they needed to be in, and I somehow had to screw it up by shooting the other ones over there. You don't actually particularly have to use electro characters to shoot them with electro skills. All you have to do is interact with them by shooting arrowheads at them. But after you have done so, align them correctly, then once again grab Electroflower's ability, then you can use it easily to obtain your next Electroculus. But once again work our way towards the right side. I have to interact with this waypoint first, or else I will have no ways of coming back up here. With the altitude we have, let's start to glide down the area where we traveled upward earlier. There's another Electroculus but underneath this platform area that I did not collect. Now you just want to drop down here, and inside the barrier with the Electroflower's ability, once again, you can collect that Electroculus really easily. And we're just about to finish up with the really easy to be obtained Electroculus, and we'll be moving on to the quest sides. Keep going on this direction, and eventually you should see another Electroculus symbol showing up, and once again, really similar to all the Electroculus we have been collecting in this episode, once again hanging off the bottom side of the cliff. Now you want to teleport your way up to the Sangonomiya Shrine area, and then work your way towards the right side over here, and right underneath here, surprisingly not in the barrier, just underneath this two cliff connecting platform area is another Electroculus, and that should be the last one we have to collect. That's on it, just outside in the overworld. Now we have to come over here to talk to this maiden girl. Let's check her name out. Let me swap to English, and there you go. But either way, after talking to her, you should be able to proceed with the quest and etc. And all you have to do is follow where I'm going, and these quests are not actually that hard. The first one, you need a Nemo character to help you to clear the weird mists that's in the area. All you have to do is clear them out and defeat the enemies that pops out, then you'll be fine and able to grab the first piece of the mission. There will be a total of 4 pieces as it's stated in the mission, so if you can hurry up and also skip the enemies, then do what you want. But I just decided to defeat all the enemies because I really need the materials. Here's the last spot. You want to use a Nemo's power on it. Then all I have to do is later on go down to the tiny shrine and grab the mission part right here. Once again, there's 4 parts of this until you can enter a hidden underwater area, I do believe. So you just have to go to the mission marker locations. It's clearly mapped out for you, and it's quite easy to do. And the next one, all you have to do is survive a certain amount of time by defeating enemies. Once you have activated one of those defending posts, you probably have seen in the abyss. But this time around, the timer will go down depending on how much enemies you have defeated. It's quite the good mechanics. I do enjoy this type of event, I guess. Imagine them putting a survival mode just for something like this. That would be really fun. Survive a certain amount of time by defeating enemies. I just wish miHoYo would put some sort of events like this into the game. But regardless, you just want to defeat the enemies and survive your time, and here on the tiny shrine will be your next part for your mission. And now we need to move on to the third area. You have seen this area earlier. It's right here by the teleportation waypoint. You can easily teleport over and start interacting with it. All you have to do for this next puzzle is you want to match all the fish heads towards the center of this platform. Then all you want to do after that is interact with it, then it should unlock this tiny shrine for you. This is also really similar to the final puzzle of the game, and you can also lock their positions by interacting with one of those posts. So if you have troubles of not able to solve it correctly because it interacts and affects the other podium, then all you have to do is, after you have adjusted them, and just lock them in position. And here, after you have done it, then you can once again collect your third part of the mission. I accidentally clicked on the stone pile that tells you how you want to interact with it. Now teleporting to this waypoint and start moving your way towards the fourth mission marker. It should be really clear for you where you need to go. Then once again, there's another puzzle, but this one, all you have to do is, you see these little electric podiums right next to you. They can all be seen really easily in elemental vision. All you have to do is later on grab your electro flower once you cleared out all the enemies and interact with them one by one slowly. You don't need to rush. All you need to do is slowly walk, and once you have interacted with all of them, for 2 agents you show up, defeating them, then you can grab your last piece of your mission item. Then coming back to this teleportation waypoint instead of the statue of 7, going back to the abandoned shrine, the maiden girl should be right next there. Talking to her, she'll tell you to go to this hidden location and she'll guide you inside, and this is where you use the four pieces of mission item that we have obtained. Just carefully watch where this marker is, because it's right in between the bottom side and the top side, and there's only a tiny gap you can go into, so making sure that you do not drop down too low from there. And you can already see that Electroculus is hanging right there. Then there is our last Electroculus. Oof, talking so fast really has been tiring. But here, this water puzzle, similar to what we done earlier, is different because it will spawn water creatures like the oceanite ones. Just prepared for it. And here is the last Electroculus. I'll just quickly collect, but let me quickly explain the remaining of the mission. The remaining of the mission is the same. Basically, you have to match the floor patterns with the fish heads towards the center for every single platform and defeat the enemies that comes out after it. There's quite a lot of waves, so just be prepared of it. I do recommend having a healer on the team. And after you have cleared it, this mission will be done, and the maiden girl will appreciate you and give you Primo Gems rewards, blah blah blah, you know, the typical stuff. And that's basically it for this island, and I will be working on a 100% completion on chest for these 2 new islands that has came out. I'm really sorry for the delay, but of course I'm still trying to figure out where all of them are at. But also I'm particularly sorry for the delay for the previous parts of the chest collections, because I still haven't had the time to edit even the Tatarasuna area chest videos, because they are so complicated in Inazuma. But here it is. I will be sure to keep working on it, and thank you very much for watching. If you find this helpful, please do like and subscribe. I do make these tons of guides, tons of weird collection guides, and I do try to 100% chests. So if you like to get those free Primo Gems, please do subscribe and do not miss out on these things, because it's actually really hard to put together. It might seem like a short 20-minute episode, but these footage are well over 3 and 4 hours long to go through and edit. And there it is. And I'll see you guys on Saturday for those who are coming to my stream. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys later.